Good afternoon, class. We're going to be reading Act 1 in Romeo and Juliet. We're going to be focusing primarily on literary devices, specifically the metaphor. A metaphor is a literary device that compares two opposite or unlike things without using the words like or as. A simile uses the words like or as. So I went through Act 1 and kind of highlighted some parts that I saw the use of metaphors and similes, and we're going to be going through Act 1, looking at these and reflecting on them. So here we go. So we are going to start by reading and looking at Scene 1 from Act 1. So in Scene 1, Act 1, I highlighted some key metaphors that were seen in it. And one of the ones that stuck out to me was when Prince Aeschylus compares the fighting Capulets and the Montagues to beasts. So, in short, the Montagues and the Capulets, they're fighting in the middle of the street, acting like animals, is what the prince compares them to. He says, they quench the fire of their harmful rage with blood. What he means by this is that their arguing and fighting in the street reminds him of the way that animals behave. Now, beasts are much more brutal than just the regular animals, so by saying their harmful rage with blood, he's saying that they're the opposite of what real men should be. They're like animals, they're like beasts. Bring a copy of some other metaphors that you see throughout reading Scene 1 and Scene 2, because those are the ones we're going to be focusing on in this video. Bring those to class and we'll discuss those and do some projects with those. So let's move on to Scene 2. In Scene 2, we see Benvolio compare Rosalind to a swan and a crow by saying, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow, talking to Romeo. Romeo's in love with Rosalind and has only been able to have his eyes fixed on her. So Benvolio knows that Romeo sees Rosalind as a swan, but says, I will make thee think thy swan a crow. So by saying this, he's saying, if you just consider other girls, Romeo, or look at other girls, you'll see that Rosalind is a crow. You'll think of her as a crow rather than a swan for what you think she is now.